Welcome aspirants. You're watching Decode IAS, and in this video, we'll decode the question, what's the plan to relocate forest tribes? This is a crucial topic from the environment and polity intersection, directly relevant for both UPSC prelims and mains, especially under issues of governance, conservation, and social justice. The Union Ministry of Tribal Affairs has recently prepared a new policy framework that defines the procedures to be followed when forest-dwelling communities are relocated from tiger reserves. This policy has been drafted after growing concerns about the non-implementation of the Forest Rights Act, FRA, 2006 in areas declared as tiger reserves. It aims to ensure that relocations happen only as a last resort and that the rights of scheduled tribes and other forest dwellers are first recognized and settled under the FRA before any such move. The new framework, titled Reconciling Conservation and Community Rights, a policy framework for relocation and coexistence in India's tiger reserves, calls for a national framework for community-centered conservation and relocation, to be jointly managed by the Environment and Tribal Affairs Ministries. It proposes the creation of a national database on conservation community interface to track relocations, compensation, and post-relocation outcomes. The framework also recommends annual independent audits of relocation projects to ensure compliance with the FRA, the Wildlife Protection Act, and human rights standards. A key highlight of this policy is its emphasis on informed consent. It states that relocation can only proceed after obtaining verifiable consent not just from the Gram Sabha, but also from every affected household. Moreover, it stresses that communities who wish to continue living within tiger reserves must be allowed to do so under their FRA rights. The ministry has clarified that the state bears a constitutional duty to safeguard these rights and cannot curtail them unless there is clear ecological necessity. This policy was developed in response to a directive from the National Tiger Conservation Authority (NTCA) in June 2024, which asked states to prioritize village relocations from tiger reserves. That directive sparked widespread protests, particularly from tribal communities and Gram Sabhas. Over the years, relocations have been part of India's tiger conservation strategy since 1973, but the process has often been controversial, with allegations of forced displacement and denial of basic amenities to those who choose to stay back. The new policy framework seeks to change this narrative. It envisions a model of coexistence and collaboration, where conservation does not come at the cost of human dignity. If implemented sincerely, it could become a milestone in harmonizing ecological conservation with tribal empowerment, a true test of India's commitment to both its forests and its people.